put it on pause for a bit, but that's going to happen most likely later this summer. And that also has the potential to build into a regular thing. We work with the San Francisco Conservatory of Music out there, and also the William James Association.
And we're also back at Sing Sing. We never left. We were sending homework from remotely through the mail, the snail mail that people actually still use. And we were sending in assignments and getting feedback from our students there. And it was a hard couple of years, but now we're back in person. You're going to hear a little bit about each of these programs throughout the night, and you're going to hear from alumni of these programs and faculty members that have been in there. And something we're really proud of with Musicambia is that alumni and faculty are all the same. We're all musicians learning from each other. These events are very special for all of us, I think, because we just get to continue the learning process that we started and enjoyed when we were able to go in and work in these places. And here, it's just a continuation of this incredible community, and we are so excited that you all will be part of that community tonight, and we hope you enjoy our first song for the evening. Although, do you have more to say, Sarah?
Well, we're going to talk about that award, maybe?
Yes.
Nate and I won a top secret award. We're not entirely allowed to announce with what foundation we've won this award, but it's a leadership training program. It was really hard to get in. And that was a $25,000 gift to the organization. So we're really looking forward to getting started with that, and we'll tell you the name eventually, and we'll fill you in as it happens.
And the idea is that it's a process of scaling organizations. So the idea is that we want Musicambia to be nationwide. Really, we want it to be in every prison. It should be, and that's a long road to make, and we don't know how we're going to do it yet. But we're going to try to do that, and this organization is going to help us create as many music programs as we can in as many prisons as we can be. Sorry. Talk louder. Is this better? All right.
I think that's enough pre-show talk.
I think so.
We should get started.
We're going to do more music than talking, I hope.
So let's call up the team.
Yeah, so welcome to the stage the Musicambia Band.
Hot now. Oh, that's a hot mic there. That's wow. How's that sound? Oh no, it's not too much. It's fine. Have a seat. This is good. I like this. I feel like I feel like something wonderful could happen tonight. Guess I'm waiting for a miracle. Yes, I'm praying that I hear from a God who I have to believe made us to be better than we've been behaving lately. I'm just reaching for a blessing, requesting a little help and answers to questions that maybe we should be asking ourselves, like, can't we agree there's something wrong if I feel the need to scream my life matters? And why in the world to you does that feel like an accusation? And how many guns does one man need? How many children have to bleed and die before we concede? This math, it ain't adding up right, but I'm holding out hope that this is all some passing temporary insanity. I'm holding out hope. Deep inside we'll recognize our common humanity. I'm holding out hope. The way things are is not the way that they have to be. No, I'm holding on to love, holding off despair, and I'm holding out hope. I'm holding on to love, holding off despair, and I'm holding out hope. I looked for answers on my TV. Saw a man who says he works for me. Then he offered a new brand of history. Told me not to believe what my own eyes see. Took to the streets to get the news. Got hit with about 1 million views, but 999,999. I'm so afraid that they couldn't even hear what the first one said. I found a quiet place where I could listen to a soft-spoken preacher teaching something different, that it's less about me and it's more about you. And he wept for a heart that was broken into it. As his tears fell, they watered the roots of a tree that bore the most beautiful fruit. And he cried out begging the hungry to try it, but since it was free, nobody would buy it. Oh, now this is all some passing temporary insanity. I'm holding out. Deep inside we recognize our common humanity. I'm holding out. The way things are is not the way that they have to be. No, I'm holding on to love, holding off despair, and I'm holding out hope. I'm holding on to love, holding off despair, and I'm holding out hope. So hold on when you feel you're getting tired. When you feel you're getting tired, 'cause I know you can get tired. Lord knows how I get tired. Oh, when you feel you're getting tired, you're lost, tossed, weary, and tired. Tired of feeling most tired, you got to hold on. Saw that preacher the other day. He saw me, just turned away. I asked him whether he'd be coming back. He said we killed every prophet we'd ever had. Well, I refuse to believe that all is lost and justice is dead as Jesus on his cross. So since love's resurrection is who we need, then this is the gospel I choose to believe. I'm holding out hope that this is all some passing temporary insanity. I'm holding out. Deep inside we recognize our common humanity. I'm holding out hope. The way things are is not the way that they have to be. No, I'm holding on to love, holding off despair, and I'm holding out hope. I'm holding on to love, holding off despair, and I'm holding out hope. I'm holding on to love, holding off despair, and I'm holding out hope.
That's the best start to any Musicambia gala we've ever had. I'd like to invite to the stage Jan and Patricia, who are going to tell you about the Bedford Hills program that Jesse and I were talking about a little bit.
Hi everyone. Jan and I had the great honor to, for 2 months, go and do a songwriting workshop up at the Bedford Hills Women's Correctional Facility, where, as Jesse said, we've been wanting to get into a women's program for a long time. We worked with students who were taking an ongoing keyboard class, so we had people of different levels of proficiency on keyboards, and some people who had done some writing, and some people who had never done any writing or songwriting. And we were really blown away by what they were able to do. They wrote, they tried all of these games and exercises we were asking them to do, weird things we were asking them to do, and they did it wholeheartedly. And they really supported each other, and we were very impressed with everything that came out of doing that workshop with these women.
Yeah, seeing everybody kind of come out of their shell, the more time we spent going back and seeing how wholeheartedly they took these writing prompts and these writing exercises to use music as a way to express something, you know, like more universal. I thought like a lot of the themes in the music and a lot of just like the empowerment of like, I made this thing and now I can present it to my people. It was really, really powerful to be a part of that and to help facilitate that environment with nutrition.
And you'll see here some segments of 3 songs. We have Manny, Phoenix, and Jules. And so we'll see bits of their songs. We hope you enjoy it.
Memories of life together lay inside my head, and to fun and laughter, love I won't forget. It's good. Where is your faith in me? Don't you know? Simply trust and believe. My glory will abound, abound. And although you can't see, I know the winds rise and howls. I'll supply all your needs. The next part, I still have to figure out the music part, but come to me, lay your burdens at my feet, and I'll give you peace. In me you are free. Where is your faith in me? Just watch and sorry. Where is your faith? Just watch and pray. Trust and obey. I'll make a way. Where is your faith?
Hi, my name is Laura Weiner. It's so nice to see everyone here in person after a very long few years of not seeing everybody. I teach for Musicambia up at Sing Sing Correctional, and I have taught there for 6 years now. And Musicambia is by far the most meaningful community that I'm a part of. And both musically and just personally, I have really grown to love all the people in this room and you all for being here with us. The relationships I've made with some of the people who are currently incarcerated and formerly incarcerated really have changed my life. They've driven me to law school, so be careful, this is powerful stuff, y'all. And I'm just so grateful for everyone taking part. And Sing Sing Correctional is our flagship program, so to speak. It was the original Musicambia program. And we have about 30 to 35 people participating every other Saturday. And they write songs, they write operas, they write string quartets, they write whatever random instruments we have that Saturday. And they also practice their butts off and themselves, playing their instruments and also writing their own music. They also have computer software and truly remarkable musicians, all of whom you're hearing tonight. So thank you so much for your support of this. I would also invite you to think also about not just the people that you're hearing tonight, but the people who are still incarcerated, and encourage you to think about connecting with your representatives about some of the parole bills that are on the docket this year. So think carefully about everyone who's not out and deserves that chance. So without further ado, I'd like to invite up a very special person, and that is Mulumba. Mulumba is an absolutely incredible worker. He has dedicated his time to the music of Johann Sebastian Bach, and he has a deep connection with Bach that I know you'll hear tonight. So without further ado, Mulumba.
Oh no. Sorry. One moment. Well, this is a message from one of our alumni who came tonight, Jermaine Archer. He's a great musician, great keyboardist. I'll summarize. He's very thankful for Musicambia, and we're thankful for him. And he wishes he could be here, but his wrist is actually sprained or broken. I can't remember, but so he would show you later in the video. But for now, I think for the technical difficulties that I'm surely responsible for, we're going to move on to Brad to discuss or to share with us a little bit about the San Quentin program that he's been basically the founder of here with Musicambia.
Thanks, Nate. Thanks, everyone, for being here. My name is Brad. I'm a bassoonist and composer, and I teach with Musicambia at Sing Sing in Rikers Island, and I'm also the program director for our still new program at San Quentin in San Francisco. We've had one amazing week, and that was in January, just before everything shut down. And thanks be to the heavens, we will be back again this August. And it's something that I've been looking forward to since the day we finished last time, because it really was about the most fun week of my life. People often ask what these songwriting composition workshops look like and what the process is like. It is a little bit different than the Sing Sing program because it all happens in the space of a week. And it really feels like a vortex, a tornado, a whirlwind. I find myself so sucked in. It's all I can think about. I'm up all night thinking through everything that happened during the day, the songs we wrote, making arrangements, making plans for every person, who needs to be pushed, who needs their space, who's locked in an intractable power struggle with somebody and who is not. But the most amazing thing to me is that there's really no special way that you can plan for a week-long songwriting session, especially with a group of people you've never met before. You have to go in and kind of just intentionally crack an egg on the floor and watch where the mess is going to run to for the first session. And then once you meet people, then you can really start figuring out where we're going. But the things you don't worry about are the quality of material and the quality of the performance. That is going to take care of itself. People are intrinsically motivated to bring the most badass version of themselves, especially when they're doing their own creative work. But I do find that it helps to have some kind of rituals and routine that become almost like a sacred thing that comes back over and over until by the end of the week, people really need it. And I'd love to share one with you now. Could we try it? Okay, this is a little, Elliot, could you come help me with this for a second? Can you hold this? I just need you to go when it comes time, okay? So first you need to learn the words. The words are from Dr. Seuss. It goes, repeat after me. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Okay, all together. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Okay, good. Now I'm going to sing it, and you'll sing it back. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice, everyone. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice, here we go. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nights, a little faster now. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nights. Two more. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nights. Presto. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nights. Yes, give yourselves a hand. Beautiful, brilliant. And it seems silly, but it really is grounding, and it's something that we all come together on. We get better at it every time, and then we clear the space for creativity. And you should have heard the concert, and I hope you can someday, and certainly we will report back to you after this August. But for now, we're going to hear two brief pieces by Xiao Bohei, better known as Yoshi to his friends at Sing Sing. He wrote both of these pieces this year. They were both premiered in collaboration with another performing arts ensemble, Dakota, one at Carnegie Hall and one at the Tenry Cultural Institute. And we'll hear two brand new arrangements. The first is a piece called When We Are Poor, and the second is a piece called Whirlwind Residuals, based on the poetry of Yolanda Seeley Ruiz.
We just told James taking the solo at the beginning of this song.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Jason Aranzi, and I'm an alumni of Musicambia. And I just want to point out something. We're in kind of rarefied air with this, and I got caught up in that with the bassoon and the winds. This is what you're hearing and experiencing is the fruit of transformed lives. We need to keep that in mind. Like, you've seen stuff, and mine is no exception, all over the internet and the news, on maybe our lowest day. And in a lot of ways, for some of us, this is our greatest day. That's pretty profound. This is different. I hope you catch that. Okay. Don't want to get too deep. I have a offshoot of Musicambia. They bring music instruction into general population in prisons. I started a not-for-profit with Jesse and Nate. I'm the founder, a group called the Jepta Group, with the Thompsons and Kenyatta helping me lead now. We're beginning our third year, or just concluding our third year. And our mission is to bring music therapy into the mentally ill in prison. The forgotten of the forgotten. Jan is leading our workshop now. And we hope to be growing soon. I'm talking to a couple in our county and in Syracuse, New York, and others. We hope to add a few to our roster soon. And I'd just like to have a moment of silence for those men that are suffering mental illness and the duly addicted behind the wall, the forgotten of the forgotten. So if you could just bow your head for a minute, just think for a moment of the forgotten. And Brad was on to something else. This is a sacred space. I think we've achieved that, and remembering those is important. It's kind of why we're here. It's a partnership, the Jepta Group, with Musicambia. Close partnership, long-standing, going back to when I was a participant and after. We're going to do a Peace of Mind tonight. We're also developing, getting into leadership development, both myself and Kenyatta, and an IPA that's still behind the wall, Mo Mansuri, and he's got a couple of guys that he's bringing up with him. And more importantly, Stephanie Thompson encouraged us, building community, right? And we're beginning to do that, and I've got some ideas I want to talk to her tomorrow about, because that's really what this is about. And we're, Isaiah's the guy that runs the Carnegie Hall part of this as an alumni, mentioned it yesterday on a Zoom call. A few years ago, there was 3, 4, 5 of us, and now there are 15. And if we keep up that trajectory, this is going to be something in a few years, pretty quick. All right, so my piece tonight, Autumn. Autumn is a pandemic piece. Wrote it during the pandemic, the entire pandemic. That says a lot, and it's epic. I had to look up the definition of epic because we use that word a lot. But it means a little bit different, and it's kind of better, the actual definition. It means a long poem, typically one derived from ancient oral tradition. It's narrating the deeds of a hero. Now, I wouldn't say this is about a hero unless holding out hope and keeping love alive is heroic. And in some way today that is. We really think, coming from the world. I wrote this piece in 3 kind of separate chunks. And the first chunk over 2 years, you'll hear is kind of the beginning, and it's anticipation and waiting, which Autumn often begins with. There's a kind of a plunking sound early on with the keys, kind of symbolizing dangling leaves. That was kind of one phase. The next phase was very dynamic and almost turmoil and powerful kind of change. Hopefully you'll hear that. Kind of the blasts of cold up in Syracuse. And it has these striking colors that are kind of world-renowned in the first couple of weeks of October. Very colorful and percussive and loud. The third phase was painful. It was the ending of an engagement for me. I wrote it, and I climbed into the music, literally. It was kind of like a little cocoon that I entered during a very difficult time. And it was much like, it was jarring and fearful. And but it seemed to be natural as part of life in a way, and it resolves into winter, kind of a long silence. And I'm wondering if you kind of hear this in this piece called Autumn, and whether you can hear the nature of autumn. So with that, I turn it over to Laura and Nate, who are going to perform this piece of mine. I was supposed to, by the way, well, I won't say that. I was supposed to play a piece on it, but 2 weeks ago I worked too much overtime, and I played my practicing last week, and I was exhausted, brain jello. I couldn't get around to practicing. I just couldn't do it. I watched the Mets game and don't even know who won. But they did win, by the way. And the Yankees, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so here we go with one. Is it on?
Hello. I'm Elliot. I've seen lots of y'all before. It's nice to see So I want to tell you a little bit about the program at Lansing Correctional Facility in Kansas City, where Nate and I just got back from last week, 2 weeks ago. It was a really great trip for us because we had been once before, as Nate mentioned. We went back in October to try a new model of teaching some teachers. So we have started a program there that's being run by some faculty members at the University of Kansas City, Missouri, and but they didn't have experience in this setting or doing this kind of teaching. And so in October we gave them a teacher training, which is basically just throwing them into the situation with us, leading by example, and coming in, as Brad said, just to crack an egg on the floor and see what happens, because you can't really prepare for something like this. You can just work as hard as you can for the week that you're in there, and connect with people and adapt and make a meaningful experience that's only possible once you get to know the people there. And Nate always comes in with a big challenge at the beginning of the week. It's Monday, and he says, Friday we're putting on a full concert of all original music that you're about to write and you're going to perform. And it seems mind-blowing the first day, it seems foolish the second day, it seems mildly insane the third day, and then Thursday you're like, wow, this is really going to happen. And then Friday is a transcendent, spectacular day. So we did, that's sort of like a model of a year or a semester that we do at Sing Sing, compressed into a week. And so after this experience, we left behind a couple of great teachers, a great new friend, Yotam Haber, and his students as well. And they've been running a program without us, with some people that we really connected with and care about, and so we've been a little jealous. I've been a little jealous that they get to go every month and visit and make music with these guys. So it was particularly fulfilling for us to go back and see the fruits of their labor of the year, see how this model works of training a kind of offshoot program. And it was really, really wonderful. One thing I'll say about this group of guys is that they struck me as being particularly vulnerable and real with their work. And sometimes we get into a setting where we feel like people are maybe making the work that they think we want them to make or something. Nothing like that here. It was extremely straight to the hard stuff. They were very real with us and real with their art. And Nate was reflecting how that's a real inspiration for us as artists. You know, we go in and ask them to be real and vulnerable. Are we asking that of ourselves? This kind of question is really brought home for us when we see such raw, personal, meaningful art making. It's a challenge to us as well. So that's something I've been thinking about since that trip. And I've never seen video from that day, and Nate did a short cut of a couple of different songs, and I'm stoked to see it. So hopefully this works.
I should say that this was an unfortunate situation where the audience was not allowed to come that day because unfortunately this is a particularly severe punishment prison where they, if something goes wrong, everyone is punished for it. And so the audience wasn't allowed to come. So I feel like this is also extremely special. This is the biggest audience this music has ever seen. So I feel like if we give a little extra energy to this, I think they'll feel it in some way. So I hope to God the sound works.
Yeah, and I just want to say, the introduction to the concert, True came out and said, you can't hear us, but I'm going to make sure you feel us. That was what we tried to make happen that
Say
I feel like this one's really super hot. Let me just switch this. There we go. That's a better one. A little flatter. I have been known to yell. Seeing the images from inside Bedford, I felt a certain way because I remember being in Sing Sing and when we'd have the opportunity to record what was happening or to send the music out, it just felt, this is the first time that I've been on this side of what that, of that particular share that I can remember in this particular way, because it's especially captured rehearsal and that, how raw that is. And that's what Musicambia brought into that space, and that's what this is. This is a relationship. It's a connection. It's a spiritual thing. I appreciate the fact that Jason makes it a point to state that and to own that and to recognize that this is what is happening and this is where we are. And yeah, I think that's really good. That's really awesome. Because it's where we live all the time, but sometimes we don't like to talk about it. So here at least we get to talk about it now. We get to talk about how much we love each other and how important that is. Yeah. This is Dreams They Go. This is appropriate. You can get used to anything. After a while, it's all the same color. Easy on the eye. Some dreams they snap, some dreams die slowly, losing elasticity, pull beyond what hope believes. And you wake to a sun that never blessed anyone with warmth or light or life. You can get used to anything. Souls worn as roads for ill-fit shoes, tight as pain, twice as wrong. Hopeless, broken laces fixed with knots so strong the long forgotten past can never be removed. And you live in a sun that never nourished no one within these walls to grow. And dreams they safe in a box just big enough for you and the dream that can endure. Strong enough to keep you in, keep them out, keep it all together till the right time comes to step into a sun that God has made, give everyone the light they need to be. think I'll keep them. I think they'll keep me. You can get used to anything, dream such a fragile thing. I think I'll keep them. I think they'll keep me.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody feeling? Let me try that again. I don't think this thing's working. How's everybody feeling? That's better. My name is Ivan. I'm a Musicambia alumnus. I started the program in, I don't remember, 9 years ago when I was still incarcerated at Sing Sing Correctional. And it's been phenomenal. And like Kenyatta and Jason said, it's been more than the music and more than just learning theory and learning how to play instruments. It's the relationships that formed. This is a real story. So a couple of months ago, I'm doing Uber Eats. I've got 3 jobs. So I'm doing Uber Eats delivery, and I get a phone call. My phone goes off, and I get a call from Elliot. I haven't heard from Elliot in a while. And he calls me and he says, "Hey, Ivan, I'm just calling to say, hope you're good. I love you and I miss you." Yeah. Excuse me, I get a little emotional right now. I consider myself, a pretty macho guy. I'm a recovering chauvinist, so. And I says, "Holy shit!" I'm taken aback. Like, this is the guy that I met in prison. Like, he calls me just to call me and tell me that he misses me and he loves me. Excuse me. Got something in my eye. It's dust in here. And that's what Musicambia is, guys. These guys, it's a family, and it's just been transformative. I've seen guys inside who didn't know anything about music like myself. I'm now writing these amazing operas. Jason is writing these amazing pieces. Kenyatta's doing these amazing things musically, and it's incredible. And it's because of folks who, they're coming into a place that nobody wants to come into, right? I don't know if anyone's ever come into a prison voluntarily, right? No one ever aspired. I just want to go into a prison. These people go into a prison and give of themselves, man, freely. It's fucking incredible. Like, who does that? Excuse me, my language, I gotta get that. I curse like a sailor. I got a quote, and I'm sorry, I got a quote that I have to read, and I have it on my wall. And I took a picture of it, I think it was apropos to what we're talking about here today. There it is. I got several books. So it's interesting enough, Napoleon, it's attributed to Napoleon, which is crazy. He said, "Music is what tells us that the human race is greater than we realize." Let me say that again. It's an amazing quote. Music is what tells us that the human race is greater than we realize. And I think that, Nathan and Jesse and Jan and the rest of the Musicambia crew, they understand that doesn't apply just to folks on the outside. That applies to folks everywhere, whether they're incarcerated or not. That we're greater, all of us, than we realize. And that we all have something to give. And on that note, the lifeblood of this program are the donations. I want folks like yourselves who give freely of yourselves to this program. And it's not so much a donation, it's an investment, right? It's an investment on the success. It's that you believe that this program is going to be successful, that the participants are going to be successful. And interestingly enough, Jason mentioned the numbers, that there are 15 of us now. There hasn't been one person, we don't have the data and the metrics yet, I'm pretty sure we're going to work on that, but there hasn't been one person to my knowledge who has gone through this program who has gone back to prison. Not one. Your money is going into it's an investment into the future, into the success of folks who haven't had much, who are just right now coming and realizing, oh, I turned off the mic. Hello? Who are sort of realizing the best possible selves late in life, like myself. I've spent my entire life in prison or in some type of institution, from foster care to juvie to Rikers Island to state prison. My entire life, 85%. And it took me a long time to meet my better self. And it took people like Jesse and the Musicambia family to introduce me to that person. So please, if you have any coins spared, please donate to the program. We appreciate it. And it's not just here in New York, as you see, they're spreading widely all over the country. This is a huge success, guys. This is going to be phenomenal. It does amazing work, and it does human work. It does the work of love. Yeah. So thank you.
We're going to close out the evening with the one and only Kenyatta Hughes.
I like boogie a lot, like it's great. So, yeah. So, I've taken to making it a point to mention with this song that this is what are we fighting for, and whether it's our nature or it's our circumstance, I don't know, whatever it is, but we fight. That's just a fact. Like, you know, like we fight. We fight for justice, or we fight for ourselves, or we fight for our right, or we fight for the right to. We fight. The question is, what are we fighting for? You understand what I'm saying? It's not what are we fighting for. Like maybe we should stop fighting because we can, right? Until we stop fighting. So I think the question for myself, for each of us, is what are we supporting? What do we believe in? What are we willing to go to the bat for? What are we willing to step up and say, I'm going to have to take a stand here and say, nah, this has to happen, or it can't happen, or whatever the point is. What are we fighting for? So, yeah. What are we fighting for? Nobody wins in this game. We both know the score. I don't wanna play no more. What are we fighting for? And can you tell me why I hate you? You hate me. Oh, for heaven's sakes, we gotta find a way we can love some more. Come on, open up the door. What are we fighting for? Killing each other for the sake of a God we can't agree on his name. Let him shoulder the blame, 'cause heaven knows it's a shame. And I don't even believe you believe in the words that you're preaching, the lies that you're teaching to the people you are deceiving. Fighting for. Nobody wins in this game. We both know the score. I don't wanna play no more. What are we fighting for? Can you tell me why I hate you? You hate me. Oh, for heaven's sakes, we gotta find a way we can love some more. Come on, open up your door. What are we fighting for? Rest when you're doing the methods you're choosing, the weapons you're using. Everyone's losing when you win. And what kind of peace do you pray for? Teaching people to hate more, reaching children to nation. You cry for peace, then you down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study, ain't gonna study war, ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study, I ain't gonna study war, I ain't gonna study war no more, 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 no war, no more, no war, no more, no war, no war, no war, no war,
Okay, that concludes the musical element of our evening. We haven't done one of these in-person events in a while, so forgot to mention earlier, we have a silent auction over here with lots of great items, and we'll be calling the end of that in about 15 minutes at 9:30. So get over there, take a look at all the great stuff, and please bid on it. All the proceeds support our programs. We also have this, basically my art project over there. It's called the Giving Tree. And how that works is you can read a list of what the amounts of donations equal in terms of instruments for our programs or teaching artist fees and things like that. Basically, you make a donation and you can write your name on a leaf or a flower and hang it on that lovely tree. It's interactive and fun. And also, we still have cheese and wine out there, and all the proceeds from the bar support our programs as well. So have a fun time, and thank you so much for coming. A few people I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Katie Kitchen and Paul Kovac, Jay Palomino, and also all our volunteers who helped today. Gary, Kristen, Andy, I don't want to forget anybody, Stephanie and Jordy Thompson, Greg, Heidel, our operations director, and all the foundations who support us, and thank you to everyone who's watching online as well. All right, thank you so much for coming.